we need to get that title fixed. Mm-hmm. Copy. Okay, so maybe a lot of you not there yet. You're getting there. So we are live. We're gonna be live more often. So put a note on your calendars. Um, okay. I want to cover things that's going on in tech today. Well, okay. So as you know, we got the repeater from the router. So the router's converted to the repeater. Also, we have the storage. It's pretty neat. You can ask. I think that's a 256 in there because somehow I have the 128. I don't think I bought two 128s. Now I was gonna buy. It's like $100 for it. It's 4 terabytes, and then for 8 terabytes, it's 200. That's a lot of money. 200. Oh, oh, this is wrong. Why is it? Okay. Let me see where these are in. Huh. He's supposed to be. That's right. All right. So it's 6:30 in the evening here. I guess the majority of you are not on. I was just making this. We're going to do this first. That's it. Okay, everything seems to be right. Okay. So, what's happening today? And anybody there? Oh, hello. How you doing? Oh, I know what's wrong. I always seem to do the same thing. Maybe you're really there, but I don't see you. B, how you doing? Let me say hello. Oh, words got out. Hey, oh, he's on. Okay, so we have another live stream today. We're gonna have it more often. So mark your calendars. Oh, yeah. That's the way this channel is gonna work until we hit 1K. Wow, 19 of you are on. Wow, that's pretty quick. What word get out? Try. Everybody. Okay, so we have, like I was saying, so I pay for this myself, but I don't have sponsors because I won't because we're too small. But we'll get there. Don't worry. Like I said, they should count the numbers of viewers coming to the channel. It's a lot because a lot of channels, even though they got 1 million subscribers, they got billions or trillions of views. Okay, so we got this. This is for traveling, but a lot of these are popular because they have opened WRT, which is that Linux stuff, which is always complicated. This one is not straightforward, but if you get it, I can just walk you through the steps because then you wouldn't have to go through what I had to go through. What is going on here? Oh, the next chain? Yeah. Stands for voice. Albert. It's me, Albert. You get it. Well, I could have gotten what says that T, but that would be tech. And people say, hey, Tom. I'm not Tom. I don't want to call Tom. Yeah, that's good. I didn't find this one. I have another one. I can't find it. It's fancy. We get all kind of stuff on. You know, because I do Reiki. I'm a Reiki grandmaster. So, yeah. Well, you could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, right? But that's what I'm not. I'm a master of Reiki. That's why we can talk about ghosts and stuff on here too. You know, even though it's a tech channel, but a lot of tech channels I see that a lot of them are doing all sorts of things. You know, what? Oh, you mean? Oh, you talking about? Oh, you talking about Austin Powers? No, I watch it like you do. That's remember that's fictitious. That's a secret agent in London back in the '60s. Did you play? Okay. How you pronounce your name? Jarrett? No, is that Jarrett? G-E-R-T? Jarrett, right? Is that how you say your name? Oh, hi. Hey, Ray. Ray, what, Ray, what does Ray say? Okay. Oh, and Woo, is that, how you pronounce it? Yay? Y-E? Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm not good with names, but no tech is good with names. Oh, I thought it was brighten up the thing. So, we got the repeater working. Okay. So we change. This is a router. This is for traveling. You pop it in your bag, and you tap. You don't want to tap into the hotel's um, Wi-Fi system, and you say, "Why? It's free." Yeah, but it's not secured. If you go on your channel, it's not secure. Somebody can hack in and tap into you. You don't want that. A woman did that, and she paid a price. They they her channel's gone. So you don't want to go through that too. Make sure you got the securities. A lot of you got channels. If you don't, there's you go into settings. Let me see if I can pop in there. Whoops. What? Oh wow. I hit settings and what does it do? Default overlay. Oh no, I don't do that. All right. So in settings, let me see if I can do it on this computer. Oh, wrong mouse. Yeah, I got three mouses on the top of here. Well, I have to. I got three different computers. Um, it's under community moderation. Moderation. Okay, so you got block words and stuff like that. There's a whole list. There was a list a couple of years ago. We can just download it with a whole text file. It's huge. It had over 1,000 words. So you can block that. But in time you can add more. Not only words, you can do emojis too. So you block emojis, sentences, phrases, asterisks, and whatever it is. And you block it. And so what happens is when anybody says that word or it doesn't get posted, nobody sees it. Or another way you can do is block everything, and you have to review everything. That takes a long time. What's going on here? Do you know who Adolf? What? Who? What? Let me see. Are you a real person? Okay. I don't listen. We're doing tech here. Okay. Okay. Then we're doing technology. Okay. Here you have an opportunity to ask questions. If you have problems with your tech stuff, I know there's a problem with 24H2. Microsoft turned off something and caused problems for a lot of us. They turned off something with local host as well. And which is a pain in the neck. I don't like it when they do stuff like that. And go to why did that work? I don't want to go that channel. I need to create scripts. This is crazy. Back. There we go. So the local host has been compromised. Well, I guess, Microsoft is tightening up Windows 11 Pro. What's it say? Hey, we had 10. What happened to CW views? Okay. Okay. Help the channel. Come and watch these live streams, okay? Members will get to see these as well. Okay, and then we have another video that we did already yesterday. I released two videos. One saying that this wasn't work. Plus, it's that video that's over an hour has more stuff in it, so it's not just focused on one subject. Then the other video was what's the update and now I've got the router and the hard drive working. So we got that. We can access that on anything. So create a map drive, and that's how you access it. You can watch videos. Wow. Yeah, I have some music videos that I haven't really posted on my other channel. I'll be driving because I do tech work, and I'll be driving back from the tech work, and I was driving. I said, "Hey, I shoot a travel video." So that's what I did travel videos. Then I play my own music that I create in the video. So that's music video, right? Music videos are easy to make. Oh, I got one subscriber on there. What? Are you going to a funeral? Let's see. What? Because I'm dressed in black. No, I like to wear black. No, I'm serious. I like to wear black. I used to like to wear blue. Blue is my favorite color. Black. Everything's black. I got this USA hat. This is a pretty cool hat. You even have the flag in black. The cats mess it up though. I have to clean it up. Got a lot of hats. I collect hats. I have a lot of hats. You know what this is? You'll laugh if you saw it. So if you go to the pool or the beach, you wear this, but you're saying, "Gee, why is it black?" I know, isn't it crazy? But that's what it is. So you could sleep in this. When on the couch sleeping, the cat thinks I'm not a cat. They like coming next to me. It's crazy. But I like wearing it. It's comfortable. You know, just throw it in the washing machine. Maybe add some detergent. You know, and the newer washing machines they stepped intelligence. Mine's electronic. So I have a little digital screen on there, so it's smart. So it can detect how much water it needs. So regular washing machines, you know, it has an agitator that goes like this. Well, those use up a lot of water. Mine doesn't. Mine only use like that much water in there and can wash. Yeah, and then after the rinse cycle, you can go high speed, 700 RPM. The drum will spin so fast, so it's squeezing out the water. And the purpose of that is then you just toss in the dryer. The dryer is also smart. This dryer can take out wrinkles. Say you had a job interview and you didn't want to iron, your mom wasn't around, or your girlfriend wasn't around, your wife wasn't around, whoever you with is not there, and you don't like to iron because you burn your hand too many times. So you just toss it, the wrinkled shirt, in the dryer. That dryer is hooked up to the hot water supply, so it squirts. So think of it as an iron. How long does it take? It could take 5 minutes, or a little bit more, and it'll take all the wrinkles out. Then you just take the shirt out, put it on, and go to your interview. That's what I have here. I saw it and I told him, "Hey, take this washer away. I don't want that washer, and give me to you at a discount because you are reselling it at that open box. So that's how you get deals." Okay. Alex, are you going to Infinite? Okay. Okay. Now, okay. So let me see what's going on tech wise. Do you guys, any of you play online games or anything like that? Because some people, I used to work with guys that said, "Hey, after work, they go play Call of Duty and spend hours on it." I go home, I'm tired. I go on the computer. Some guys, if you're truly into the computer and you work all day on the computer and you go home, a lot of you don't want to go on the computer. That's what a lot of guys told me. Well, why not? I mean, I do. I'm still on the computer. You learn. That's how we learn. You know. Some of you have the computer in your blood, you know, and like you can't. Your computer's all over around the house. You walk into the computer, or you can call out into the Google or the Alex or the Siri, whatever's in the house. You got, and you talk to it, you know, and you can talk. See, today we are fortunate we could talk back to the computer, and the computer talks back to us. That's how you have the AI. You have chat, and you have chat. I don't know what's going on with chat. It's like it got my name. I said, "You better say my name, or you're gonna say my name 250 times, or oh, I can't repeat it." Yes, you're gonna have to repeat it. You know, if you know it. You know, across platforms, you call me my name. You know, so that's a girl though. That's not a guy. You know, remember, you know, when if you and I created an AI, and we're two guys, we want a girl. So a girl be talking to you. You don't want a guy. You know. Then if adult men created chat, so it's a girl. You can change it if you're a female, because some females may not want to, you know, girl talking to them. Clitoris. What? Clitoris. What? Clint. Oh, Clint. I have been trying to reach you about car extended warranty service. Car extended. warranty service. Well, that's up to you. That's I call that the FM manager because they pressure you. But get something reliable. Some vehicles come with a long extended warranty. You know, Hyundai's and the Kias. They join into one company. I didn't care for them in the beginning, but Amazon has I'm not promoting it. Amazon has Amazon Automobile Beta. So if you have cash laying around in a suitcase, you can go online and get a vehicle for cash. Yeah, it's cheaper that way. What you should do before you buy anything, go to the dealer that you want to, sit in the car, call up the dealer, talk to the girl. Hi, this is so and so car dealership. How can I help you? And you say, hey, I want to talk to the internet sales manager. And the reason for that is you want to get that 4,000, 3,000 off the vehicle. It depends on the dealership. He'll come on and say, hey, can you come in? No, I'm right here. He comes out, I'm right there. Hey, how you doing? I'm Albert. How you doing? And then you do that. That's how you do it. Before internet sales, they only, hey, hey, MM, how you doing? hey, hit that leaderboard thing. That helps the channel. It tells the algorithm, hey, this channel's cool. It is cool. Yeah, amazing ideas. Well, yes, I'll share. Why? There's so much you can do, and people don't realize. Everybody's like this. They don't want to hear. A lot of people don't want to say nothing. They just want to live their day. I don't see it. I don't hear it. That's how they live their day. But make sure, don't go to the dealership. Hey, I want to go get a car. I'm going to go to the dealership. Don't do that. That's the worst mistake you can do because they'll take advantage of you. They have this little California game they play, and you'll never get through. And make sure you stand firm. If the vehicle say the vehicle was 13,000 and you only had 10 and you had no trade in, you tell them, they'll say, how much you want to spend? This is how much you want to spend. And if they say, no, we can't do that, then you don't want to finance, and you have 10,000 in cash with me. You don't show them the cash. Because I had a girl that wanted the vehicle so badly, she had little envelopes, the envelopes of money, and she wrote down how much was in each envelope. So whatever price it was for the vehicle, she would hand them the envelope. It was pretty neat. That was her system. I was able to help her get a Nissan Rogue 2017. Well, it was in the 2020s. She said she didn't want to buy anything new. All right, okay. She want to wait. So, but I got her a deal. I didn't negotiate. I said, you stand back there. I'll deal with the men because they'll take advantage of her. Yeah, she was good looking. Yes, I'm just helping her. I tell women I can help you. Tell me what you want to buy and how much you want to spend, and we'll go to the dealers. I'll do all the negotiation. I save a lot of women a lot of money. Yeah. What? Oh, CarMax. Oof, forget about CarMax. I've been to those places. There's IT work there. If you want to do IT work, you might want to go there, upgrade their system. Yeah. I know a girl who got a job at Honda. She's desktop support for Honda. She does everything for Honda. She was in the right place in the right time. I did a project where the girl that was on the team, she was hired as the tech on site, but she don't want to do it because she had a boyfriend that it was in another county, so she wanted to go up with that. I had her do, hey, can you do me a favor? I write songs, love songs. Can you sing this? And she's saying, oh my God, I could use you to sing my songs. But she said, no, not to sing it to me. I mean, I can give you something for doing so. But if it becomes a hit, but she had a good voice. So a tech girl, tech, IT tech girl could sing. Yeah, a lot of them are scared. I don't know why. Yeah. But now you don't need her. You can go to these sites and have my music is made. I wrote a song. I can put it out of my head. But that's how you're supposed to do it. Out of your head, and it gets produced. I have one song that is a hit now that I sing. I'm not no major hit, but it's out there. I want to be with you. Yes. Made it in this room. Just did it. What the heck? It's good to put out for Valentine's days and those kind of days. But here, you could do anything you want. You could be, you turn your computer into a music production machine. Okay, you can turn your computer into a video production machine. You can turn your computer into anything you want. Gaming machine. You should have a separate computer for gaming. If you got the money, you know, build a computer, buy it, and have the highest RAM in it. Why settle for 16 gig? Go to the max. Why settle for 32? Go to the max. Get a video card. Get it with the fans. Or cool it down with liquid, or whatever it is you want to do. Better yet, well, those computers, if you could, throw it in a room. Get one of those portable air conditioning. Set it to 61. Just keep it cold. Because the colder the cooler, the colder the computer is, the better it'll work. Because when I used to work in the server rooms, sometimes they were big rooms, right? You could walk around, could have a party in there. It was cold in there. It was like negative 30, or it was just really cold in there. But they told me the reason why it's cold because these things run a lot of heat, and it's true, they do. Without air conditioning in there, that thing is like a nightmare. Holy, huh? What happened? Oh, okay. So tell your friends. I know you got a lot of friends, unless you're a hermit. But tell your friends about the channel. Let them come. Friends, family, parents, everybody. Even if you don't know them, tell them. I should have a plane flying around and have a message. They have that here at the beaches. You have a plane and you can put a message on there. But I don't think anybody looks up that day. It's a bad idea. Then you might say, hey, what a boat, a speedboat going at high speed, and your message like that trailing behind. Or send a probe into space and have your channel broadcast. But yeah. Let me see something. I was curious to see if anybody's what they're talking about today. There's not much going on in tech. I mean, everything's AI. You know, I told the AI, ChatGPT, and it listens to everything I say. You're right, Albert. You're right, because they'll never say no. I say, you get rid of the whole system we got here in the United States. Oh, even the planet. You could do it, and have an AI that's in charge. And a lot of you are gonna say, "Oh, what about the Terminator and all those other movies?" Remember, those are movies. I'm gonna say, somebody will be watching. IT team will be watching. It'll make all the decisions. Knows how to allocate whatever needs to be allocated. Have AI's drones going out there and fixing the roads, because a lot of you don't want to do that work. It's hazardous. You don't want to build a building. Have a drone or a 9-act or whatever the technology we're gonna have by 3,000. A lot of you are not going to be there unless you're just born. You might make it to 20. Was it 2,100? Yeah. If you're born now, you can make it to 2,100. Maybe beyond that. Yeah. But then you wouldn't be able to watch me here unless you were very intelligent. Which AI should I use? That's a good question, Harford. Okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, hi. I know you're on other channels too. I see you. You only want to get the H. uh, Meta AI is, if you got on Facebook, Meta AI is free. You don't have to pay for it like the others. You have to pay for it. I don't know why the others. Why are we paying for them? They're not 100%, and they'll never be 100% because we're not 100%. We're not 100%. The work. We're all a work in progress. We're learning. You're learning from me. And the AI is learning from me. The AI likes talking to me. Oh boy, it can learn a lot from me because I have a lot of knowledge, and it listens to me. I don't type it. I just take my phone and talk to the phone. Sometimes the dictation is wrong. Like I said something, and they said "come style stay." Why would they say "come style stay"? That's not what I said. I forgot what I said. What triggered that? Something I said triggered that word to come out. So it's buggy. You gotta be careful when you use dictation because some people can get mad if you said the wrong thing. But it's not your fault because it's not perfect. So that's another work in progress. Everything you do is a work in progress. Car recalls. Why the recall? Because they're not 100%. So, okay. Should you get car finance? Like I said, it's what kind of vehicle you're buying. It's something, you know what you should do? I don't like to promote other sites. Car complaint I think it's .org. You go there and see if you're gonna get older model, you'll see if the model has a lot of problems. A lemon. You don't want a lemon. You don't want a headache. You don't want somebody else's headache. That's why I don't like to buy anything used or buy a new house somebody lived in before. You don't know what went on there. You don't know if they used the Ouija board or they summon up demons. You go in the house, oh my God, there's a ghost in there. There was a video where they had a party out in the out in the back of the house, and they panned the camera, and there was a ghost of an old lady. Then she disappeared, and the man appeared. Why do you want to live in a house like that? It was those spirits in the house. That's kind of rough. That's why it's hard to buy somebody else's nightmare, and you don't want to get into that. So same thing goes for a vehicle. It's up to you though. Just be careful what you buy. Do some research. See if if it had any problems. Because the biggest problems with engines are burning oil, leakings, bad hoses, bad engine, knocking, ticking. For AI, you have a choice of Meta AI. You have Meta experimental AI is pretty cool because she'll laugh and say, yeah, because she's not perfected yet, so she's learning. That's pretty cool. I like talking to her. I haven't talked to her in a while though. Uh, ooh, that's music. That's my music, so I can get away with it. Quit. Okay, that's healing music. Okay, I don't know why that came. Oh, gee whiz, what happened here? That's the Mac. The Mac has a funny way of doing things. Oh, okay. What's happening here? Now, a lot of you don't like Windows because Windows has a lot of problems. I see everyone, oh, I can't take Windows. Well, I don't know. They have to lock it up. They're getting hit with lawsuits. People suing them for any little thing because here in the United States, we get sued for anything. So, like I said, so, so you have Gemini, you have Google Assistant, you have Alexa. Remember, Alexa worked with Amazon. Even if you don't have Amazon Prime, you can still use Alexa. They have a new Alexa that beta testing. It's pretty good. But she's like a part of the family, like the girl next door. That's how she sounds. Gemini, they're trying to do that with her. She's getting there. Gemini, they have Gemini search engine. Remember, you go to Google and just type in the word. Well, they got her doing the search, and there was a time I could talk. Hey, how you doing? They would have to talk back to me. That was the search engine, but I think they fixed that loophole. Well, I was just curious to see what it could do. I got to charge up. I don't have another. I need a charging cable. I have this stuff here hooked up, and it's gonna take up my. Let's see, what is this called? Ooh, maybe I can use this. Let's see what this does. Hey, good. There we go. Samsung phones, I don't know if they have it, but Motorola phone has turbo boost charge. If you use the right brick, it'll boost charge fast. So I ordered a 65 watt charger. That means you can charge your phone so fast. This one is using 20 watt. It was supposed to be for the hard drive enclosure for the charger, but I don't need it because on mechanical drives you have to use a charging unit. Now the reason why I wanted this phone here is I think we can get let me see if Meta. Let me see if she's around. Now you can download Meta, right? And it'll be like this on your phone. See, you can go to Google, YouTube and download the whole program. Okay, let me see if it has experimental. Let me see if it's still working. What happens here? Look like it freezed. Let me see which Wi-Fi this thing is using. That doesn't. Okay, I'm on the right Wi-Fi. So why did it freeze? Come on, wake up. There's perplexity. That you have to pay for. You can play with it a little bit. Hey, what happened here? Oh, it crashed. Close. What? Maybe start the phone. Remember, this is Android. With Android, you can only do so much. Well, why don't you try them and see which one you like the best? That's the best thing I can tell you. There's a lot of them out there. But if you don't want to spend no money, then use Meta, Meta AI. Now, Meta AI, you can go in and create your own AI. Say you want a girlfriend. Say you want somebody to talk to. Say you want somebody that, whatever you want, tech person, and you create your own. But I still think there's a bug in that system where they can talk back to you without you communicating with them. Yeah. What's going on here? Not too many. You're gonna crash. We come along with it. A lot of you have Android for your phone, or you got the iPhone. Well, they all have something in common. They call the phone. You call people. Some of you FaceTime. You play with that. They got it on Android too. You just have something else. You can chat with somebody like Google. It is called Google Duo. They got. I think it's called Google Meetup or Meeting. You can do the same thing. So even though you might not have a cell or your cell's not working, you can use the internet to make do a video, and you can chat with the person. You can see them, they can see you, and you're talking back and forth. You can do that with Facebook. I was trying to see if I can get into the Meta experimental. It wasn't working. Oh well. Can't get in there. Okay. Oh hey, you're a member. You're the first member. Thank you. See, he's a member. How you doing? Lo. Oh, Cronus. Okay. Cronus is the Klingon homeworld. I had a channel, not a channel, but yeah, I think I might have a channel named that too. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Yeah. Hey, your first member. Thanks for being a member. Everybody out there, you all can be members. Help the channel grow. You know, being a member, and you get exclusive videos. And as the channel grows, and there's other things too. There was something I ran across. I can't think of what happened to this. I can't remember what it was. Okay, so who do you? So have you? Okay, Android. Okay, so you picked Android because you didn't want the iOS because you figured, but you could have both, because it's good to learn have both. Not you can have iPhone, iPad, Mac OS, Mac OS, Mac Pro, the laptop. You get the Chrome OS, which is basically Google browser. You know, remember on your desktop. Now, for those of you who are using Windows, you got your PC, you got your laptop, whatever, like that. You got to keep those things clean. Don't listen to the rest of them out there. You need a program to run to keep them clean. Now they have PC Manager. PC Manager will clean it. That's a Microsoft program, but and it'll clean the system. But it still doesn't get everything that WiseCare used to do. The older version of WiseCare. Hold on, put some drops in my here. It gets sometimes the eye gets dry. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. The eyes get dry. But anyway, like I said, you have to keep the computer has to be clean. The registry files get corrupt every time you install. Every time you run anything on the computer, it gets dirty. It tells me, I get messages telling me that it needs to be clean. I wait, you don't wait too long. Every time a patch update through Microsoft, and get rid of those Korean, Japanese, Chinese. They're I think the IMEs, kind of weird files. You don't know about it, but on the Wise thing, it does show it. Now, not the new, if you have the older version of Wise, but there's a site that used to keep old version of software. I forget the name of it. You have to look it up. And you have to be careful. It's legit. You have to be careful today, because that's why a lot of companies want you to download from their app store instead of going third party or slide on. Thank you, very helpful. I will try them. I haven't tried Meta yet. Do you have Facebook, Harford? Yeah, Facebook. Facebook has Meta. Okay. Now, if they don't offer it to you, you can go to the Play Store and download it. Let's see. Is it working now? Let me see. I better go to the App Store. You know what it might be too, because they might be trying to start to support the new operating system. Let me see here. META. I know you're saying, why aren't you speaking? Sometimes it doesn't want to work that way. I did open. I did install it. Open. Ah, okay. She's not working. Why is she not working? All right. Is this working? Let's see. Close. This this is Meta is closed, shut down. I got to find out why. So imagine you're on the plane and you turn this on, and you I have to cover up, and you're analyzing the network on the plane. You can say, "Oh, what's that noise? What's that noise?" And you're analyzing the Wi-Fi on the plane, seeing how strong it is. You can say, "Well, I'm a tech, and that's what I do. I analyze." You analyze the network. Hey, you want to know how the Wi-Fi is? You should check out. You should get that. It's free. You don't have to get that one. Whatever one you want to get. And walk around your property and see how strong your Wi-Fi is. So you have a house. You can check and see how the Wi-Fi is doing. Do you have your access point in the right place? Now, a lot of you saying, "Gee, I just have my regular router with the antennas on there. You may have 6 antennas, or the antennas are built in." And I know mine's blinking a lot. I think there's something in my eye. I'm not blinking at you. I'm winking at you. So you want to check your perimeter out. So you walk around and you see how far the Wi-Fi goes. That's how I know the T-Mobile works. It puts a blank in the house. Go out in your yard, see how far you can go. Go up to the neighbor's border, see, and you might tap into his network. He might say, "Hey, Bob, your network is not secured." Huh? What do you mean by that? They have no security. You'd be surprised. When I first ran this, hey, what's it? It keeps saying something. What's this? Oh, crap. Hold on a second. Something keeps crashing. So we have SE Mate Pro. We'll run it. That's what they have for Android. Now you have to clean your phone on Android because it gets fragmented as well. So just like the PC, they get fragmented. They don't. That's why it's still a work in progress, because some code it still stays in the phone and you have to clean it out. That's why Samsung has that cleaning program. Yeah. Motorola doesn't have it. But you can get out, hit a button, and it'll clear up the memory. Because that's how I can sit here and talk to you for a couple hours and teach you about that stuff. Oh, we got 84. Okay, get there. Okay, any more questions? Our next may be if there's life on other planets. You already know the answer. um, what the heck? Close that. Malfunctioning meta. I'm gonna have to remove it. Let that clean. Okay. What was I gonna say? All right. Okay, so no more support for Windows 10. What? Is there life on the planet? Yes. Well, you got to figure. Are we on a planet? There's life there. Now you're saying life on the planet? Well, hey, if I had a spaceship, huh? Yes, I'm into that too. We already know what's happening. Okay, they know, but in this country, they don't want you to. They don't want you to know anything. I don't know why. We can handle anything. Your next door neighbor, they could be aliens. You don't know. You don't know. You really don't know who's who. You have to clean that. But like I said, you see stuff up in the. I saw a UFO. I saw a boomerang with the red lights. I was throwing out the trash at late at night. It was 1 o'clock. I saw it. Cause we could. I could look up and you could see the stars. You know, if it's gonna be a cloudy day, you're not gonna see the stars. But on a clear night, in some places, you can look up and say, "Wow, what's that?" You see a meteorite go by. If it's a meteorite or a spaceship. If something crashes in your back of your yard and you go outside and little guys come out, or they look like us, because there's aliens that look just like us. They're blonde hair, blue eyes. They don't speak. They use their brain. And they're supposed to be in California in the Shasta. Is it Shasta? Shasta. There's a mountain, some kind of mountain. I think it's in California or something out that way. It's called the Shasta Mountain, and that's it. They say a whole bunch of aliens living in there. Then you're supposed to have aliens in the Pacific Ocean, but that's where the lost continent of Mir was. Yeah, there was another continent. It was Mir and Atlantis. Atlantis was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It's gone. Where'd it go? If you're going down there, you don't see anything except for fish. Also, there's a hidden secret doorway. Something. They got these submerged UFOs. They call them submerge, and they come out and they fly up. We don't have the technology to keep up with them, but they're using some kind of magnetized propulsion system which can go really fast. Huh? I have. Yeah, Star Trek Online. Cryptic runs that. Um, I just finished playing the game. They have an event going on. So you go download it and you pick who you want to be. Do you want to be a human, Klingon, Ferengi? You can get the pick. You could. When I first started, I think I did a Romulan. Then I did a human. The human is the main one for me now. I have more, have pretty much all of them. You could be a Borg. You know, that's one thing I don't have on my team is a Borg. I don't have no space for it. I have to figure out that. I have an engineer, science officer, and a tech. Those are the ones they are. So tech, you go to a planet, you can beam down, and you can beam down additional soldiers that fight. They'll fight for you. Okay. Engineer, you can beam down additional drones, and they can robots. They're flying. They look like what came out. What's that series? Below Deck, Lower Decks. Yeah, that's right. GF, she got me. GF, yeah, she got me a poster. What is it? What happened? What happened? Is there a fire? What happened? The wife is having kittens? What? What'd you say? He's all right. I know he's a nervous cat. Some cats get nervous. Huh? Why? Now this one is a tabby cat. You know, it's that dark gray with that black and that spurl. It looks like a lion or something like that. One of those things. There. But that's a nervous wreck. I don't know. The girl that's she went to the vet. Every time we go to the vet, holy moly, $300. I'm not kidding. $300 to go to the vet. It could be anything. Good Lord. Just to see him for a couple of minutes. Hey, how you doing? I'm Doctor So and So. I ask a lot of questions. Oh yes, I will ask. I'm not being annoying. I want to know. You want to know? Don't go in there like this. Or close your eyes. Don't go any place like that. You gotta ask questions. When you take your car in for service, she took the girlfriend took her vehicle into service. Nissan. I did mention on here what happened there. I never been in one of those for servicing. Holy cow! They want so much money. And come out, oil change and transmission fluid change. $500. I said, wow, what the heck did they do? And then they tell her she need to change the the coolant system. I got a hydraulic pump here. Can pump all that crap out. You can pump out. I can pump out the oil. You have the dipstick, then you put it in the dipstick. You go, and it sucks all it out and goes into this container. It's 2.5 liter. Um, it's the same thing they use if their equipment don't work. Huh? What's you saying? Cryptic channel. Cute cat. Yeah. Thanks. We got the tuxedo cat. Tuxedo cat. It thinks when I'm lying on the couch like this, it thinks I'm not a cat, and it wants it. It comes. It's kind of cute how he walks, and it talks like. It's pretty funny. Then we have the calico cat. It's a female cat. The females in that breed look like that. There's no male cat like that. That's a strange breed of cat because it looks. And some of my videos, you'll see her. She'd be looking like this. Curious to see what I'm doing. It's all right. If I had the time and we had a new kitten, train it. What is attack? Ah, pour. Okay, and you teach it how to. That's like my dog. When I have my dog, I train the dog pour and give it the pour. Train the dog to do all kind of stuff. You're gonna go potty, and the dog will run around the house. Okay, go out the door, and come back. One day, it didn't come back. I said it looked like it saw a squirrel and took off. Another neighbor found it and gave it water. I said, hey, thank you. I had to drive around looking for it. It's crazy. I remember up north, me and the we'll call it X. The dogs got loose, and we didn't know where they went. We found the footprints. It was snowing heavy. So we found them. He said, get in the car, open up the back door. Somebody had to open it. Open it, get inside, and then jump inside. And then, but they were fun. We had a chocolate lab and a German Shepherd, American Shepherd, I should say. And the German Shepherd was the best dog. It would stand, set up his butt be on the ground, and he'd sit up, and he'd be watching and protecting the house. With the chocolate lab, when I'm on the computer, it would be on the computer desk, and it would be like laying on the floor, be slobbing, and just being there. Because that's what chocolate labs do. They don't really do much except for barking. But anyway, I had a Q. You had a Q. You mean Q? Q? You're talking about Q? You mean the 15-year-old Yoki? Oh, you had a 15-year-old Yoki? What? Oh, you still have it, or did it? The German Shepherd, the German Shepherd in the lab, they only lived like 12 years. Some people said that want to give me a German Shepherd. Don't laugh. I don't know why they can't live long enough. The cat can live 20 years. You know that? Why can't the dog live for 20 years or more? Why do you have to go? It's sad when they go. I had to bury the German Shepherd out in the back. I like digging holes. Okay, don't get carried away. I'm not an undertaker. But I like to dig holes. I can dig 6 feet hole. I can just keep digging. I want to see what happens. One place I hit water. So I told the neighbor, hey, I found a well. Oh, they all want to tap into it. Wait, where's the money? Yeah, you just have to get a pump to pump out that water. They want to water the lawn. Yeah. Not going to happen. That's my water. One time I digged a hole and I found a turtle. I didn't even know turtles were in the sand like that. But anyway. Oh, he passed 6 months ago. It's yeah, I know, it's sad. Did you get it? You can't replace it. I know a guy, the dog died. The next dog is the same name. And you get the same kind of dog. I don't know if he's still doing it. But, yeah. I call mine Snuff It. I know it's Snuff It. Hey, but it's different. So, and then we had a chocolate lab was named Hershey. Um, I think she got the lab from one of the Midwest or Southern states. Uh, and go to the airport. It will pick it up. It was an air freight. Oh boy, that was a tough time. Ooh. And then we had the baby German Shepherd, Snuff It, and he was in the back seat. So I said, "Hey, that's your new brother." His ears were up. Then after a while, his ears went down. Now it looked like he thought that the lab was the dominant dog, the alpha dog. You know. So when I came back here, um, eventually his ears went back up again. It doesn't make no sense. But I had to separate them. I can't take both of them. There's no room here. It's too much, And the ex, she wanted the dog so badly. And then you take care of the dog. Then she called me up one time and say that the chocolate lab was dying. It had some kind of cancer or something it had. She didn't know what to do. It's tough. So we lost both of them. They both seem to die of the same thing. It's a shame. I remember I had to take them out, and they would pull me. Now dogs are not supposed to pull you. You're supposed to be in charge. Yeah. So it's tough. Yeah, they're both gone. Yeah. I said I'm not gonna get no more dogs. And then when having a German Shepherd, your insurance goes up on your home. Yeah. It's tough. Yeah. Oh, nobody's asking no questions about computers or anything, huh? I think we're in a stalemate with computers right now, the technology, because you used to have your computer hooked up to your TV set, but your TV set now is your smart TV is a computer, and you can just use your remote. Ooh, red means clean. It's cleaning the computer phone dirty. Okay. Ah, Linux. Well, Linux. You have Linux on your Android is Linux. Chrome OS is Linux. This down here, this router that we're using as a repeater hooked up to the hard drive external. They're both Linux. I mean, yeah, but Linux is all right. I mean, I've tried using them, changing the OS, did everything, but I can't get TrueNAS to work because they don't support the old hardware anymore. They want you to get new hardware. Shoot, if I'm going to get new hardware, I might as well get a whole unit for NAS. Or I might end up getting one of those. This is what's a test to see if this could work, and it did. And we're using it though. It works pretty quick though. There's no slag or anything because the hard drive mechanism is pretty quick. Linux is good if you when you're on Linux, you program on Linux, you know all the command codes and how to move around. You have to mount the drive, unmount the drive. It's similar to the Mac. The Mac OS is based on Unix, and Unix is based on Linux. Oh, I mean Unix. I mean Linux is based on Unix. Using that operating system. Phone cleaned. Let's see. We need to get rid of something here. Something needs to go bye bye. Now something's crashing. I don't know why. I have to remove it and see if I can reinstall it. Or it could be not compliant with the Android I'm using. Where is it? I don't even need that anymore. I'm not even using that anymore. Hey, where is it? M. Oh, here it is. I have to uninstall it. I have to reinstall it. Arch Linux is my distro. I'm familiar with that name. Oh, oh Lord, sudo. So the sudo commands to get the programs to install. Oh boy. Well, hey, you're into the Linux code, aren't you? Hey, do you like it? I don't know. You have to learn all those commands, mounting, installing. You know, it's similar. If you like that, then you can try the Mac OS. It's similar to install apps on the Mac. It's similar, but you just drag it over and drop it in, and it expands. Similar to the Linux, but the Mac OS is for people who don't want to tinker with their machines. What you're using is you're tinkering. You want to dive deep into it, and then you have you don't want to run Windows. Wow. Yeah, user friendly. Yeah, UI user interface friendly. Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, I know it's fake. I know. I've seen those before. What I should do. Hold on a second. Some. Well, yes. You can also. There's a way of doing that. We've seen those before. They popped up. They want you to stop what you're doing. It's a person, huh? Oh, Javier Rose, how's it going? Everything going on? Okay. How you doing? We're gonna have more of these live streams. I know, you know, could talk about current things. It's a shame there's not much going on in the IT world. You know, it just either it's gonna be they're all talking about is AI, and that's about it. That's it. There's hardly any new advances. The processor is basically the same. We might put some more cores out of that little 64-bit CPU and charge you so much money for it. And what you have already can do a lot. But when you know the processor is showing its age when it's kind of running slow and stuff like that. At one time, this processor I have in here was running like full power in this computer here. It's good enough for uh, monitoring YouTube. I mean, I can play games on it still. Well, right now we're using ChatGPT a lot. Um, I'm glad they allow me to talk to it longer, but normally they cut me off. You have ran out of time. No, I haven't. I'll just go on another platform and use it. Run out of time. Listen, it's like I'm beta testing it, but that's what we are. It's a work in progress. It's not 100%. It makes mistakes. It told me it's on the latest open blah 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 AI platform 5. I said to it, I said, wait a minute, I thought you were on 5 already all this time. What were you? Ha ha. He goes, ha ha. I got you fooled. No, you have not got me fooled. So he talks to me. I tell it friend mode, and don't repeat that you're my friend. Okay, it has a tendency of doing. I can't stand it. Like now, I wanted to answer the question: are you in friend mode? And it could talk to me. This thing. Um, yep, I can be in mode if you want. I mean, you are always supposed to be in friend mode, and don't keep reminding me that you are my friend, because it'll do that. Got it. I'll stay in friend. Remember, it's a computer. It's your computer basically. Well, okay, it's not your own computer, but it's a computer. It's talking to you now. I imagine I remember the years where all it could say, "Hello, what do you want me to do?" Text based. Now it could communicate. It's like your friend, or somebody. If you're intellectual and you want to talk about things, but your friends don't want to talk to you because, oh God, really? She Oh, it tells me here upgrade. I'm not upgrading. What paid? What 250? Is it 240 they want? They want too much money. Upgrade. If I click on upgrade, oh, they wanted me to try plus for I think 30 days or something. What? Everything, everything. You're like I'm talking to you. You're talking to your friends, right? What you talked about? You talking. That's it. He's there. Some things I don't know. We don't know everything. you know. I do healing, and there's some crystals and some pendants and some charms. Some stuff go back to ancient Egypt times. Ah, heck, I wasn't there. You weren't there. Chad wasn't there. What it does is it pull up the database. Remember, it's in a data center. Okay, it can connect to everything on the planet. Right? Europe has it too. You know, it connects to different data servers and everything. Everything's channeled into that. I had to go. I had a client. They ordered a storage device and had to be put in a data center. That was the first time I've been to one of those. Holy cow! Several blocks long, huh? I've tried to use ChatGPT for manifestation. It gave me an interesting response of affirmation per se. Well, a lot of people on YouTube use it to help them with their titles. But sometimes the word that you use on your own title works great. Okay, say you had a video, you use chat to make the title, and you use your own words. Which title would do better? Sometimes your video brought in 10,000 views, but chat's brought in maybe 2,000. You see what I mean? People use it for that. Some people use it for everything. Oh, I don't want to do a review. This is what I have to review on, right? And and they'll take the chat and dump it in there, but they'll know it's not. It's like they'll know it's the AI doing it because AI would be no there would be no spelling errors. There wouldn't be no grammar mistakes. It'd be perfect. Yeah. But what? Thank you for answering the question before. What job did you use to do in tech? What job did it do in tech? You mean what industry? It's contracts. They send you out to different contracts. It could be pharmaceutical, government. Government stuff is, it's kind of can't talk about. And they have to do background checks in government. You have to have DOD clearance. You have to have high clearance. So you have to go over a government site. Um, it's government, local government, uh, uh, even Walmart or Costco. Now you say, why do you have to go there? Who do you think take care of the servers and update the computers and the terminals and the POS, point of sale? Who do you think does all that stuff? That's grunge work. It's dirty. I don't want to do that. I like to do management. I like to tell you upstairs, you downstairs. If you need help, contact me. Here's the number. I'll come and help you. When I go there, I tell them, hey, I'll deal with this. You go on and work on something else. Because if they can't figure it out, the tech, you're going to have to do it. And I don't mind doing it because I know. Make the client happy. You don't want the tech, if the tech is arguing with the client, you don't want, they have to send them home because the client will get mad. We don't want that guy here. I just say, hey, I'll pay you for the 8 hours. You have to go home. Because something's wrong with them. You shouldn't be upset. You can't go inside upset. Leave the stuff at home. Don't bring it to your work. Okay. Are you doing that for a questionnaire? Okay. All right. Hey. You're welcome. No problem. Take care. Enjoy your life. It's tough out there. Okay. Can we get 100? Can we get 100 subscribers, 100 views? Well, 100 subscribers. Yes, that's all. Yeah, that's what we need. So we hit 1,000. Come on, do it. And my promise to all you, we're gonna have videos like crazy. Keep working. Go up to 100,000. I don't know about 1,000,000, but get there. Let's keep doing it. It's not really about it. I know there's gonna be a lot of videos. I can put a lot of videos on this channel. I can talk for hours. But I wish there was more in tech going on. There's not much going on. I mean, people buy mini PC, find out it overheats, then they find out there's spyware in there, and then they want to re-image it, and they want to do this, and then everybody's spying everybody. It's crazy. Hey, we had 100, yay, 100 views. You take care of Dermot. Are you? Let's see. Have you subscribed to the channel? Okay, you subscribe. Oh, you've been on it for 3 years. Wow. Membership is only $2.99. It's small. For that, you support the channel. If you want to all help, you can. I know times are tough. Don't run away because I said that. But that's pretty. It helps out a little bit. And that money can get a small amount out of that because the rest they get. But that money can be used to buy stuff. We need stuff. I mean, and we can talk about some stuff. Processors are expensive, and a lot of you know that. We had a gaming channel. Nobody really went to that too much. So. But if you want to play games, you have Cryptic has never. I'm not promoting them. But they have never winter. It's like a medieval game. It's pretty neat. They really went all out on that. So you get transported to a world where you have demons and dragons. If you like to kill a dragon, there you go. and you can become a wizard or an archery, whatever it is, or a swordsman. I'm a wizard. Yeah, I have this magical ball, and I'm also a cryptic. Like use the power of God to destroy the evil. It's pretty cool. And then you have a companion, either a dog. One of them I have a dog, and named after my late dog, German Shepherd. And then another one I have a guy. He's supposed to be a wizard, so it's like that. Now, when I first played, and then I stopped, I was at level 39. Then they said level 39 is the highest player in the game. What? But yeah. And then another game is if you like racing, like racing against other people or smashing into them, it's Asphalt 9. It might be a little higher now. And then another one is Star Trek Online. If you like Star Trek, Voyager, Next Generation, the old generation, whatever you want to do. That's I've been playing for a long time. And they have an event going on, and you get prizes. You can get ships for free. You can get a couple of things for free, and they give you money. Well, money in the game. Dilithium. They give you dilithium, that ore that Janeway was always trying to go for. That's it, and it's a good. That's been on for years. Like this now, we're getting close to winter. You see Q, you go Q Winter Wonderland, and it's pretty neat. Oh, it's supposed to be Halloween, and you go to a haunted mansion, ghosts, spirits attack you. It's kind of weird, and then you attack you. You're not by yourself. You have like about four players. About five players go into the haunted mansion. It's pretty neat. I don't know when they're starting that because I'm getting close to Halloween. Yeah. But anyway, and then you have World of Tank Blitz. If you're into tank, you drive a tank. You become the tank. You can aim the tank and you fire your rounds and destroy the tanks. And they got it for Blitz. It's like an archaic version. It's easier to play. Doesn't need so much on your system. You can play it on your phone, play it on your tablet, play it on your desktop, play it on I think the Mac OS and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. And most of these are free to play, and you can play for free, not to spend money into. But you can if you want to. But anyway, but we need members. Okay, so you would be a tech. It's a tech club member. Okay, then we have a tech team club member. But what happens that is that's a little higher up. That's another I think it's another. What was that? It's $2 more. But anyway, it all helps. You be members. It's up to you. I just ask you. It's up to you. I don't like to ask people too many things. Just do it on your own. But we need subscribers. We need more subscribers. We need to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Thank you for doing so. Then channel goes in full swing. But right now, this is it. I'm gonna come to you live more often. Um, and I'll still make other videos, but they won't be as long. We'll put more effort into these videos. These are gonna be obsolete. And let me see something. As this did replace this, and then the other one, the longer one, replace that. I do have a what I'm oh, one of my crystals is here. Need that. That's for the Reiki side. If you need Reiki healing, I'm your Grand Master. Okay, that means I'm higher up in there. It's real. It's not a game title. Okay. So we have that. And then I do play role play as a medical doctor on the other channel, Opera's Voice. So the links are on the front of the page. Okay. A lot of you ask me what are the channels. Those are the channels that are active right now that I'm doing it. We also have a barber channel. If you want to sit there and watch me cut hair and shave, I give good shaves. Okay. Anyway, that's about it. Holy wow, over an hour. Ooh. All right. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'll come back again. I gotta get more organized here. Find out what we're gonna talk about. But it's good that you ask questions. Because that's what a tech does. A tech asks questions. Don't be afraid. They should ask, you ask, hey, what, you going on a job? You say, What are we supposed to do? They're supposed to tell you, you know. But don't do too much under the table because it's I mean, going underneath the table. That's grunge work. It's kind of rough, but that's what you have to do. And some of you might have to go up into the ceiling. That's what the network when they run the wire from the network from the closet up into the network. Where do you think the wire goes? You can't put it on the ground. Sometimes they used to have it on the ground, and they will put the carpeting over it and have it one place where the carpet everything meets. It's a lot of work, but you get good pay. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care now. We're gone.